Hey guys, Regan and Renee here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to talk to you guys about my journey, where I've come from, what's helping me. Hopefully it can help inspire you to take charge of your life, become the healthiest you can become. So a little about my background. About 8 years ago I was diagnosed with Poly-cystic Ovarian Syndrome. I was diagnosed by my gynecologist. I was having issues with late periods. I mean, extremely late. Like, I'd have a period maybe once every 3 months, sometimes longer, sometimes once every 6 months. So I knew there was something wrong. I had some other things like hair growth, like extra hair growth. She actually noticed that. And I was having just hormonal imbalances, things like that. And I was having issues with losing weight, even though I was on a diet and walking extra like 20 miles a week. So she's the one that actually thought of testing me for this syndrome. Turns out, of course, I haven't. So it's caused issues throughout my life, like gaining and losing weight. Very rapidly gain weight and extremely hard to lose it. Even when I would lose weight, it would come back on immediately and I would gain more. So I've been having that going on, and about 6 months ago started keto dieting. Works phenomenal for me. May not work for everyone the same, but having this syndrome, I've noticed it does work for me. So I'm definitely a fan of it. Progressed so well. From my highest point, I'm down about 44 pounds. So I just want to share with you some of the things I found on a diet that I enjoy, that keeps me going. This sustains my diet. So what a day of eating for me looks like. Starting with breakfast, sometimes I have bacon, sometimes I have sausage. Usually I'll get a meat in. Not always in the mood for a meat, but with that, I start my morning out with coffee. It's my favorite coffee, the toffee nut coffee from Starbucks, and I'll add some heavy cream to it. Also use these syrups by Jordan Syrups. This isn't one of my favorites, actually, the toffee nut syrup, but the toffee nut coffee is my favorite. So I'll start my day off with that meat, and then I'll snack on. This is a yogurt brand I buy. Too good, only 2 grams of carbs. Extremely low carb. And if you don't know, keto is low carb. I go under 20 carbs a day. I calorie count as well on my MyFitnessPal. Don't go anything higher than 1,200 calories. But I try to float around 1,000. And then sometimes I'll either add this granola I found on Amazon. It's delicious. They have different flavors. This is raspberry. They have strawberry and blueberry. So I'll either add some of this granola to this yogurt, or I'll do like half a cup of the granola with almond milk. It's pretty delicious. One of the other breakfast things I found, Legendary Foods has, breakfast pastries. Simulators. I only do the strawberry. I don't like maple, so the other one I don't have. But I'll just rotate throughout different food options. I'll do something different every day. Just try to mix it up, So it's pretty good. I like that. I enjoy that. And sometimes I'll do snacks in between breakfast and lunch. Some of the snacks that I enjoy. So I don't know if everyone's had cheese crisps. There's Wisps. There's this. This is pretty good flavor. Jalapeno. It's pretty kicky, pretty spicy. I enjoy it a lot. Gotten old of the other flavors. There is a barbecue cheddar that Wisp makes that's pretty delicious that I've bought a few times. My other favorite snacks, pistachios. You have to be careful with nuts. So I'll actually cut the servings of this in half, and I'll suck on the shells because it's spicy. Gotta get your flavor in somehow. So I'll just have some of those. Other for a snack, I'll do beef jerky. I usually just do the Slim Jim brand, but this is my favorite, the nacho flavored ones are pretty tasty, and I'll usually do one stick. Like I said, I just float around different snacks. I always calorie count, plug it in MyFitnessPal, make sure the ratio is right to the carbs, fat, and protein. Another snack I enjoy, I get these Hershey's sugar-free chocolates. I'll do one of these a day in between lunch or late at night at dinner, before dinner, you know. Speaking of dinner, I don't go anything later than, I would say 7 o'clock. I don't eat anything past 7 o'clock. I will drink a beverage or so, but other than that, nothing past 7 o'clock. What other snack I enjoy? Sugar-free icing. I don't add it into anything. I would literally take just a teaspoon, scoop it out, and just look at. It's a pretty good snack. I'll have that once a day. I've been doing this recently. Hasn't affected me from like continuing losing. Haven't stalled on it that I've noticed this past 2 weeks that I've been having it. It's pretty tasty. Something different. Been doing that. Okay, and those are the snacks. And for lunch, my lunch typically looks like I'll have probably a nice large Caesar salad, low carb dressing. It's full fat. I never do fat free, but full fat, low carb dressing. The Caesar dressing usually has about 1 carb per serving. I'll do about 2 servings of dressing, and then I'll do the grated Parmesan cheese. Probably Sargento brand is my favorite, or the Publix brand is fine with me as well. So I'll do that, and then I'll have some protein. Protein, I usually do rotisserie chicken. I'll buy a whole chicken and then use it throughout the week at lunch with my Caesar salad. Sometimes I will do a grilled burger, of course no bun, and I'll just add a little bit of no sugar added ketchup or mayonnaise to the burger, cheddar cheese on it, of course, and then I'll have that with the salad instead of the chicken. Dinner time, it's a mosh posh. Sometimes we'll do meatloaf, sometimes we'll do chicken, sometimes we'll do burgers on the grill, sometimes we'll do steak. But always make sure I try to get some vegetable in. Usually I'll typically have broccoli or green beans, small portion of green beans, of course. I have to have some type of vegetable with my dinner. But that's pretty typically what I eat in a day. Sometimes I'll eat eggs for breakfast. When I first started, I ate eggs so much that I am kind of over eggs at this point. I'll eat it if there's a craving. Other than that, I'm pretty much done with eggs. Alright guys, so those are typically some of the foods I've been eating lately that have helped me sustain this diet. Hopefully this can help inspire you to take charge of your life, progress where you want to progress. You know, I'm a fan of constantly working on yourself, no matter what that looks like, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, goal-wise, career-wise. So this is one of the things I've been focusing on lately, is taking charge of my health, and I'm glad I've done it. Like I said, about 44 pounds down from my highest weight. I still have quite a bit to go. My next goal is another 30 down, so I'm focusing on that. And typically I take it like, I focus on not the full weight, I take it day by day and try to focus on 5-pound increments. I'm like, if I just make it to the next 5 pounds, and then I'll reevaluate where I'm at with my goal and be like, okay, the next 5 pounds down. And then at that point, you know that notice you're 10 pounds down, you're like, man, I've come so far. You know, you just praise yourself for every pound, but I take it in the 10-pound increments. I find myself really enjoying when I hit that 10-pound mark. 5 pounds are great, but every 10 pounds, I'm like, man, I really accomplished something. And I noticed it on my body. Once I get at least 10 pounds down, I feel like weight's been lifted, and then I'll start to notice that I feel like my body gets adjusted to that weight loss, and it's time to lose more. So that's where I'm at right now with my weight loss journey. And like I said, hopefully I can help inspire others, especially those with PCOS who's dealing with this syndrome, because I know how difficult it is, how discouraging it can be, how rough it is to lose weight. And when you see other people that they can easily lose weight, they just maybe change one or two little things. But with PCOS, you really have to stay focused and make a determined effort to lose the weight and keep it off, because this is your life. You want to lengthen your life, not short it. So, like I said, hopefully I can encourage others and inspire others to start their journey. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time.